Hi, hello, vanakkam and welcome to Stock and Profits. Welcome to this live video where we are going to analyze few of our stocks from our swing trading scanner that we recently released, and we are going to gauge what is Nifty and Bank Nifty's status for the upcoming week. We have already shared the new ultra magical numbers for Nifty for the upcoming week, and everything is posted in the community section. So if you are gonna enroll for the membership, you are going to go for a 6 video crash course, and after that you are also going to see a lot of stock analysis under the membership, and this is available purely for all the membership folks who have enrolled here. Now let me take you through the first stock which has been come out from our swing trading strategy. And before if you want to land up in this scanner, all I want you to go is go to stocksandprofits.com, and from here you can very well go to the free scanner section, and under the free scanner section is where we have recently released this 75 minutes swing trading scanner. This is very optimal for all office goers. This is very optimal to understand and find how everything is coming up, how everything is being breaking up for all the breakouts and everything. This will work like a charm, right? So from this swing trading scanner, we do have stocks like ISG, EC, HPL, Radico. Now, if you want to know and understand how to believe this scanner, there is a definitive backtest result here. You can go ahead and do the backtest results and whatever segment that you want to do. Now we have chosen cash segment because we just wanted to show you the options and show you the varieties, how much by far this scanner is working to an extent. From that scanner, we have Radico Khaitan Limited that has popped up in our radar. Now, if you could see, let me delete everything that I have here. I am going on a monthly time frame over here. Now, if you could see Radico Khaitan, let me take my pen here. So, Radico Khaitan was completely into sideways. It was not even trending. It was not rallying. It was just sitting ducks between the ranges of 300 to 100. In this range, it was consolidating. In other words, I should say this was accumulating, and once the saying goes, right, the longer the consolidation, the stronger the breakout is. And now if you could see from this open breakout, from the Corona crash, everything rallied from Corona crash, and Radico Khaitan is never an exclusive towards that. And from this Corona crash, if you could see, now Radico Khaitan is sitting at a 523 amazing percentage of ROI in the stock right now. So from 300 to 14,000. So this stock, not 14,000, 1400. So this stock has rallied enormous amount of the rally. Now the basics, if you see, it had broken the high, gone for an upswing. It had broken the high, it might go for an upswing. But what I want you to focus here is the retracement that had happened after the upswing. So this is something more important that you should start to focus. Now, deliberately, we are sitting in the monthly time frame of Radico Khaitan, as you can see, and July month is yet to be over. We still have a week of data left from here, and yes, a monthly closing on Radico Khaitan is going to be a good decisive maker on what is going to happen next. Now, if you could focus towards the weekly time frame, and if you could gauge here, now as you see, this stock is facing a common resistance point, but it was having the support levels that has been rising up and up and up, indicating every time the stock try to come down, the buyers were hesitant to move the stock way below 700. Again, it was a rally, and when the stock tried to came down, the buyers were hesitant to move the stock below 1000. Again, it was a rally, and when the stock tried to come down, the buyers were hesitant to move towards 1100. So every time the stock is trying to go towards this resistance point, it had tried to come down and go up, again come down and go up, again come down and go up. If you know the pattern, we have also had a scanner on this, and that was a very big hit. If you know what's the pattern in this, please do go ahead and put in the comment section. But look at this OB level being disrespected by the stock. This is a good supply OB. If you haven't, if you don't know what is an OB level, go ahead to stocksandprofits.com. Under the webinar section, go to the past webinars, and under that we would have put a topic called imbalance identification. This is where you can learn to identify all the demands and supply levels that can help you identify what is the stock and what is the price is trying to speak out to you. Now, checking at this, our simple thumb rule: wicks on top, seller's initiation; wicks on bottom, buyer's initiation, right? And as you can see, the weekly data, the stock of this weekly data, it never surpassed 1448 or neither down on the downside of 1200. So the stock is within this range, right? So expect the stock for a retracement towards this space. This is the space where you can expect the stock if it is going to come for a downside move. And how did we catch this stock up? It is from our free scanner, our 75-minute swing scanner, and we have Radico Python here. Also, if I go over and check HPL, that is one of the stocks that came under our scanner, even HPL under the 75-minute time frame, it is still showing signs of uptrend. If it is going more than 245, you might see some sort of a rally, but this is just into the cash market, right? So yes, Radico Python, and do go over and have a test out and have a just check how these scanners is working. Now if you go over and switch to the futures segment, it's gonna take us some time to run this. Yeah, it says Balram Purchin. Here is the stock. We are in the futures segment. As you can see, we have a 75-minute time frame on the scanner over here, and this stock is giving us very good 75-minute here, and it is going up and up and up. Any resistance above this 396 is the upcoming next resistance for the stock, 399 to 401. So these are the upcoming resistances. I should mark this as sell level and not buy level. Wait a second. So this is a 50% sell and not a buy. Yep. So this is the upcoming OB for this stock. As you can see, we are breaching every probable swing high that is there in this stock, and the next resistance is going to be this. So that is Balrampur Chin from the free scanner from our stock. Now getting back to the main scenario of what is happening at the Nifty 50 level. If you would have attended the last week's live, we posted 3 levels above 19,597. So the first level was 19,754, then the next level was 19,912. We did this with just basic, proper, common, the common man's Fibonacci tool. We did not use any sort of indicators. We did not even gauge what was the candlestick that was there. It was at an all-time high, and we were trying to understand 19,597 is the resistance. Once that is being breached, we have the next resistance at 19,754, and beautifully it took support and resistance from this level to march up very close to towards 20k. But unfortunately, we had our highs at 19991 and we did not hit 20k because 20k was everybody's expectancy on the last Friday towards Nifty, right? So we are still sitting on the 75-minute time frame, and if you see on the daily time frame, what is the price action saying? Let me go ahead and delete all the drawings here, and as you can see, what is the price talking to you? So when we have a close below the low of the previous candle, this indicates seller initiation just for this moment. Remember, if you were there for also the Reliance scenario, so we told if Reliance is not, let me delete this. Yep. So we were saying if Reliance was hesitant and Reliance was thinking somewhere around, if it is breaching well good and the resistance of 2532, we would say there will be more upside rally. But if not, we would be seeing Reliance to come back towards this resistance level, support level, to grab whatever orders it had. Similar to that case, if you could see Nifty, We are still on the daily time frame. I'm not saying that seller initiation has happened just because it is a red candle. So this is a combination with the previous candles that I taught you towards the OB webinar and under the imbalance webinar in our website. So I have a very good explanation over there. And if you could see this last swing low, the number is 19690. That's a good psychological round number. If this low is being breached, you are going to see enough profit booking come into the market. Let us say what can happen if Nifty is breaching this swing high, which is 19,996. It is stuck in a range, right? If this range is taken out, let's gauge what are all the upside levels that are gonna come up for Nifty. So this was the last swing high. I'm going to take the swing low to the swing high. The upcoming numbers for Nifty are very close towards 20,283 and the next resistance could be 20,575. Now, please do remember, this is not a call. Only and only if this range is broken on the upside, we are going to see the upside numbers or for these two. Let us say if this low is broken, we are going to see support levels for Nifty on the downside for 19,413 and 19,120. Sufficient enough, it is okay that we can worry about these numbers for now, and you could watch out for this support level too. This is a good 50% buy side levels, and this last swing low is also highly important for Nifty. As you can see, this is the last swing low, not the high, pardon me. 19,300 is a very key factor for Nifty. If Nifty is breaching 19,300, you might see corrections, you might see dip coming into the stock. As you can see on the 75-minute time frame, we have an RSI divergence on the Nifty. When I say RSI divergence, I mean this. The price is on an ascending angle and I see the RSI is on a descending angle. Anywhere we see divergences, we are going to see flops in the price, as price is going to follow what RSI is trying to tell. And likewise, we are getting the red signals on our RSI, meaning we are entered into the sell zones. Wherever you can see red signals, yes, we do have our price has been dropping consistently. Also, you can see we have a 3 black cross, but the low was never breached. We did not have a close and cross. And on these spots, we had reds. We have a drop of 17,690 to 16,828. So yes, these are all the levels for Nifty. Now, what's happening in Bank Nifty? If I go over to the Bank Nifty space, I hope I did not draw anything here. It's there. Let me delete. Yes. So Bank Nifty sitting on a daily time frame, I would say, unless I have a good closing above this 46,200, I am not going to be bullish on Bank Nifty, right? So yes, I do understand this was a profit booking, and once breakout came in from 44,800, this is an approximation value, we rallied till 46,200. That's a good run. But as you can see, I am not satisfied with the current candle that Bank Nifty is plotting. We are sitting on the daily time frame. This candle is very dangerous. That too, if you can see, the placement of the body is way much closer to the low rather than the high. See, these are all important factors to understand and gauge into the candlesticks. It's not just sufficient enough that, okay, you have a candlestick, you can identify a body, you can identify a wick. That is not sufficient enough. You need to understand the you need to see how you need to learn the language of candlesticks, of how it is speaking. Like I said, wicks on bottom, it's an upside rally, right? And wicks on top, see this candle, wicks on top, we have a profit booking stepping in. Again, check these two candles. Wicks on bottom, it was an upside rally. So every time I understand that Bank Nifty is at its all-time high, right? Yes, Bank Nifty is at all-time high, and looking at the monthly time frame, right? On a monthly time frame, if you could see, the momentum of the candlesticks are slowly reducing. If you could compare the current candle with whatever candle range that was here, if you see the current candle, this range is very small compared to the range that was there in September 2021. And you should understand that, okay, just because it is making an all-time high, don't just go into blind consideration that it is going to be super ultra bullish, right? So you should come into an understanding that the buy volume or the buying quantity has slowly reduced since September 2021 to, I think we are just 2 months away from September, right? So if that is stepping in, then we are very much closer to a 2-year rally from this space, right? So watch out for Bank Nifty on the monthly time frame space. So if you could ask me what are going to be the next levels for Bank Nifty on the upside, and I would say these are the upside resistances that are gonna step in for Bank Nifty. So this might hit in a week, this might hit in a month, we are not sure, but these are for the upside resistances as compared to the current low and high. Now what if Bank Nifty slips towards the downside, and what are the support numbers? So this 44913 is a support number, 44205, mark it as 44200, that's very close to the psychological number, right? 44200 and 42777, let's mark it as 777. Why leave a 0.5 paise on that? That's 44777. So yes, so Bank Nifty on a weekly time frame, I would say watch out for this space. And this is just purely under the views of swings and short terms, and definitely not for long terms. If you would ask me where could Bank Nifty probably step in, I would say these are all the demand levels that Bank Nifty can step in. Now if you are wondering how I am drawing this demand level, you can very well go ahead to the webinar section and you can find it out, right? Because I have an open free webinar there. And yes, for now our focus should be on to these demand levels if Bank Nifty is trying to come down. So that's the analysis for Bank Nifty, and absolutely taking RSI into consideration. We have a neutral RSI, not just anything that is into Nifty. We have a neutral RSI in Bank Nifty rather than we have a clear divergence on Nifty on a lower time frame. Yeah, even on a 75-minute time frame, if you could see, I have an ascending angle but a descending angle on the RSI. This I am not even good with these candles. I am not good with the candle range that it is forming at this level. So watch out for these spaces, specifically 45,600 to 45,200. This is a good demand space. Upon breaching, watch out for this good number. You could take it as 45080. Cool. So yes, and let me assess one of the heavyweights that moves Nifty. Deleting everything. Rajarajan sir, hello, hi, good evening. So we'll address Grasum now. Once analysis is over, we'll address Grasum. So on a 75-minute time frame, what is the reason I took 75? 75 is the perfect time frame to analyze, gauge, and expect everything to work as per our direction that we analyzed into the Indian markets. 75 is the key level, and as you can see, this support level, so this support level is being taken out. If you could ask me, I would suggest, I would say that if Reliance comes for a 2580 to 2560, it would act as a sell towards 2500 to 2460. Now when I meant not 2460, 2480, so when I meant sell, I did not mean sell I did not ask you to sell. So this, if you could see, this is our last swing low. How do I say this is a last swing low? It is because the last 75-minute candle has been perfectly breached by a good bearish candle, and even this last swing low is taken out, indicating a change in trend is going to happen in the upcoming days. So if 2520 or 25.25. If this is taken out, you can watch out for 24.80 towards the closest level. Please do mind there is a gap in Reliance at the ranges towards 24.40 to 2400. This 40 rupees gap range under the Reliance is gonna step in if the price is going to come down. This might act as a good support level, but please do watch out for the candlesticks that are happening. Right, so that's the analysis on Reliance. Now stepping over to the stock, it's none other than Grasim. So Grasim is our member request. Let me remove everything. So you can see similar price action towards what we shared on Radico is also happening at Grasim. Now I know some of you will gauge and understand this as an inverted head and shoulder, but please do note, inverted head and shoulders will not appear at this space. And if you gauged it wrongly, because you do not have the right perspective to understand this. Now, if you could focus more towards what is happening on the weekly time frame. So the last weekly candle, I'm seeing a good strong buying coming in. If this resistance, if this zone of resistance between 19,000 to 18,000, sorry, 1900 to 1800, if this resistance is taken out, we might see a breakout, a retest, and then a good rally in Grasim in the upcoming days. Why do I say that? Again, this is an if condition. I did not say that it will actually happen here. So as you can see, this is coming from a corona crash. From here it dropped, right? It made an equal low, equal support here, and again from here it is trying to go up. Now if you see, the support level from here has rised up. So 1300 was the support, for example. Now the support level is at 1600. So compared to this, the support has raised for 300 points on the upside. Also, if you could see, this is having a common resistance point, right? So common resistance points, price is continuously taking strikes at there, but it is not a sell on rise situation. That means sooner or later we can expect breakouts in Grasim. Now, what does our hero says? What does our RSI says? Yes, we do have an equal reaction from the RSI towards, and we have RSI at 62. Now, if you want me to perfectly mark the zones, this is a good sell zone, and we have this one. So let me create a free alert here. Grasim at 1973 ATH. Now this alert will be triggered in our free open Telegram channel. So the link is in description. If you are watching this video, please do join that to get free alerts from there. And what are going to be the upside targets for Grasim if there is a breakout? Now if we gauge it with the extensions, the upside probable targets will be 1972, 2089, and then only 2437. So obviously crossing 2086 is going to be a big hurdle for Grasim if there is a fake breakout over here. Some books might say it can say, but you can gauge this as a ascending triangle rather than an inverted head and shoulders. Most probably inverted head and shoulders work very great on a reversal pattern, as you know, and it works less on a continual pattern. It depends on however you try to see the the group of price and the price action. Let's forget about the naming right now, which is why I focus more towards the dips and the resistances. So namings, yes, there are complexities in namings, that it's fine. So that's it. So that's the analysis on Grasim. So yes, keep a good watch on Grasim. Thank you, sir, for bringing this. We do have an alert at this level. Yes. So that's it for today. That's it for Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. So please do head over to stocksandprofits.com to our website. There is a lot of free things that you can actually learn from here. And yes, Our memberships are still running. We are continuously posting magical numbers for Nifty on every week, and we are doing that. So if you want to know what are the magical numbers, and we did even put out a video on how magical numbers worked. So if you want, you can go ahead and fetch the membership. Of course, the membership will not be applicable for the current basic technical analysis course members, because they are with us for the next 1 year. And definitely, I also wanted to say one thing. If you want to stay in touch or have a private conversation with me, you can go ahead and you can scroll down, and there is a section called Book a Call. Book a Call is something where we are going to have a 30-minute free Zoom call to get free guidance. If you just want to talk about just technical analysis or something towards the market, or if you want to even go ahead and ask me to analyze a stock, I'm very happy to do that. Go ahead, click the Book a Call now. Choose a date, choose a time, and we can meet over there. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching Stocks and Profits. And I need to say this, we are not SEBI registered, and please do consult your financial advisor before trading/investing, and we'll be not responsible for the losses you make. So happy week ahead. July is coming to a close. So see you all in the free Telegram group, and we'll be posting enough charts, and I hope you make good use of the free swing trading scanner. That's it from me. That's it for today. Thank you for watching Stocks and Profits. Stay tuned, stay safe. See you all. Bye.